So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's forced to go back. Pass somewhat off target.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is through here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Arda Güler. That's going to go a long way. And that's another throw. Looking for the run. Camavinga gets into a good position. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's got the beating of his man. Great ball, and he's real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's very neat. Lewandowski. Lewandowski finds himself offside. And this is Lewandowski closing in on goal. That's a shot at goal! Goal! Manchester United! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Hazard, over to the left. Played in deep. Oh, cracking ball. Manchester United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Tries to play it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Lewandowski. Bellingham. Searching passes. Bullish header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nice bit of trickery.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get... Chance, surely! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Number 24, Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Gavi. And it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Spread it left. Camavinga. Lewandowski receives it in a good position here. Camavinga! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Mbappe with the short one. Great chance! Now in he goes again. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And it's chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Serginho calmly anticipates. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Lewandowski.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Decent chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely leaking.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Hazard. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Goulet engages and forces him off the ball. And he's worked it through. Pass is just off target. And it's half-time here. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they've set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Camavinga and Goulet. Vinicius Junior. Now Howson. Not the most convincing of passes. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Goulet.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Hazard is onto it in a flash. Serginho. Serginho goes on a charge down the left. Played out to the left flank. And that's another good win of the ball. Van Dijk. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. He has found a way through. Mbappe! So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. This looks promising. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Valverde. And he's there to retrieve it. So we've reached the hour mark. Takes a shot! No, it's wide.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Valverde. Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's intervened well there. That's an imaginative pass. Lewandowski providing an outlet on that flank. Can he finish? So their fourth corner of the game. Mbappe plays it short. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Taken back almost at once. Goulet. Mbappe. This might spell danger. Opts to play it back. He's having a shot! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely...
Can he finish? Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution in progress.
They're up to 5 corners now. Mbappe goes short. Alexander-Arnold going vertical. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Nicely weighted ball. And the finish! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hazard. Oh, no joy this time. Eder Militao. Howson. Eder Militao. And it's Tchouaméni. And Alexander-Arnold. Played out to the right. Valverde. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Lewandowski. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Valverde. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Mbappe. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic. Oh, he's been caught! Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 24.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all.
And that will be the final act. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. And the shot! It's hit the upright. And that has left him in a heap. Schutalo. Taylor. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And a chance! That is decidedly lacking. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Serginho. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. McConnell.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Just eases him off the ball. He's in plenty of space here. Raul Moro. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. In with the challenge. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Still goalless at the moment. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Tacho tries to clear. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Ups for safety. Over to the other side. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. Weghorst showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And it's made its way to him. Weghorst! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This looks promising. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's been played through. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Ajax!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, he's got space here. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found a way through. Shot could be on. Now, that's a fine challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Moro. Nice interception, well timed. Serginho. Serginho goes on a run down the left wing. Camavinga. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Azar. It's a pretty loose pass. Taylor.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. That's a little off target. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please be reminded that
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ball's out once more. Oh, well played, well played. Messi. Serginho. Now Saliba. Spread out to the left. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. McConnell does really well to win the ball there. Taylor. To Raul Moro. Pressure coming in from all directions. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Stood up well to him there. And this is Lewandowski. Shifted it to the flank. He is starved of space and time. Manchester United still trailing by one, and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
McConnell. Played back in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution for Ajax, number 7.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, this looks sharp. He's found a way through. Some good work on the right flank here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And here's Messi. He's having a shot! Mbappe, who's short. And this is shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Pasteur gets it away. Can he get on the end of this? Can he latch on to this?
There they go, hunting again.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Number 11, coming on the field is number 17.
That'll be a throw. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Pinches it off him. It's good running with the ball. Now it's Dolberg. Serginho. Half an hour gone in the second half.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get onto this? He is through here. Hoisted in. He rises! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ajax are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Camavinga. And this is Lewandowski.
Manchester United are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's really well manoeuvred. Berghaus bops him off it and wins back the ball. Taylor. Ajax clearly now in lead preservation mode. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
Taylor. Valverde kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Messi. Messi gets a foot in here. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And here's Foden. That pass isn't the best. McConnell. Camavinga does well to get it back. McConnell. And he's forced to go back. Now Shutalo. Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Berghaus. Real chance! And that is the last effort of the game. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's an excellent interception. And it's Azar. Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Foot in.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe! Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Serginho.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Lewandowski. Gavi. Clayson. Chooses to go crossfield, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Serginho. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Lewandowski. And this is Azar. Turns and goes back. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And he's picked out the run. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Forward it goes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Gavi. And here's Camavinga. Hazard is onto this. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's been shifted off it. Mbappe. And here's Lewandowski. And this is Hazard. And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, didn't catch it right.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Mbappe plays it short. Passes short and sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lewandowski. And it's Gavi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Koundé. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good switch, that.
And here's Hazard. Played in deep.
1 minute added time.
And he's there to clear it. Milling. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Has a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
It's a pretty loose pass. Koundé. Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. Tries to pass it through. And he's in on goal, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, and it's come back out to him. Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 6.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
Decent chance! Too much pressure, and he's lost the chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Aims beyond the defence. Spread neatly, and he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here. He is through here. And he skips past his man. He's real chance! And yes, it's there! It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Hazard. Oh, delightful ball. Kotarski gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lily. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Lovely pass, but can he finish? And it's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking to play him in. That is a great pick out. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Camavinga under intense pressure.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is a
great chance! Oh, taken with style! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for options for movement. Delaney. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Hazard. And he's forced to go back. Now Saliba. Van Dijk. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nicely weighted ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Hazard. Steaming on goal. And he shoots! Against the crossbar. And he's gone looking for safety.
There will be
Delaney.
5 minutes added time.
Clyson. Played out towards the right wing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He can run onto that. And the flag has stayed down. Chance! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 24.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened.
And we're done. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Camavinga, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
In the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all...